Japan are the number 3 seeds.
Introducing the team from Japan, wearing white, player number 1, Nishimura Koichi.
After their win over Malaysia, Nishimura guaranteed a win against Kazakhstan as well.
And player number 2, Watanabe Satoshi.
He's the gold medalist from the 2002 games when he partnered Shiratori. Kazakhstan are the number 6 seeds here.
Introducing the team from Kazakhstan, wearing blue, player number 1, Pavel Saulko.
The 24-year-old, exactly 2 meters tall.
And player number 2, Pavel Zabuslayev.
The 28-year-old will patrol the backcourt for Kazakhstan and leave Saulko to do all the work at the net, try and come up with the blocks against Japan. Kazakhstan won the toss and chose to receive. Japan then had the choice of ends from which to serve, and it will be Nishimura to serve into the breeze first up. Second referee just confirming what they'd agreed on when they chatted to the captains earlier at the toss. And all is right in the world. Nishimura can start things. Nice start from Zabuslayev. Japan coming out of the blocks and serving to the little man. Watanabe sends it wide of Zabuslayev. So both teams executing on the return of serve first up. See Zabuslayev moving to his left in the backcourt. Watanabe saw it and just rolled it over the top of Saulko. Japan called for 4 hits there. Little touch off Watanabe's block from the initial spike. Saulko just got a touch there. So when it came back from Nishimura, Watanabe needed to put it over. He couldn't do so. And the 4th hit came from Nishimura. An easy call for the first referee from China. Well, the serve from Saulko did the damage. They got an easy ball and then Saulko put it away. So Kazakhstan, an early 2-point buffer. Nishimura is giving away some height to Saulko, 25 centimetres. But nice springs and a very effective finish past Saulko. You can see the size difference there. The second time Watanabe has battled with a ball off the net. Zabuslayev just trying the drop shot. Nishimura got there. The rebound off the net, and then Watanabe's hit touched the antenna. So the point was over even before Nishimura tried to keep it alive. Zabuslayev was speaking after the victory against Bahrain and just confirming that it was the coach's decision to switch these Kazakhstan pairs around heading into this tournament. Judging by that, he's not entirely happy with their decision. But they form quite a nice partnership. You can see why the coaches have put them together. They've got the little man and the big man. You say little, but Zabuslayev is still over 6 foot, but a nice set for the 200 centimetre Saulko to finish off. Lovely high set from Zabuslayev. And that time the communication from the Kazakhstan pair. It looked like Zabuslayev's ball as Saulko got a little touch on the block, but he stopped going for it. He thought Saulko was going to come back and have a second go. Nishimura just observing the lack of communication between the Kazakh pair. Wild serve though from the 33-year-old. He's been partnering Shiratori all year before they arrived here. And the Japanese coaches decided they should switch partners as well. So two teams who've only just really gotten to know each other. Saulko on the line. He does give it a real whack. Look at that finish. Nishimura let it go. Would have been a big ask to control it anyway. And even with Saulko staring Nishimura down, he's got it past him a couple of times. Look at the springs of Nishimura. Long way off the ground and safely in. Clever finish on the second hit from Zabuslayev. Service rebounding a long way off Saulko. Zabuslayev didn't bother setting it up for his partner. He saw that there was a finish to be had. And that's pushed wide from Watanabe. So a little break here for Kazakhstan. A drop serve from Zabuslayev caused the Japanese pair some dramas there. Second referee just correcting the scorers. Shouldn't really hold up play when that's going on. Desperation from the Kazakhstan pair. The point goes to Japan. Just seeking out space, Watanabe. Zabuslayev got there, but couldn't knock it high enough. Nishimura with the drop shot. Zabuslayev rolling it off the block of Watanabe. Dropped in as well. Nishimura again, this time off the head of Saulko, who gave the serve a real whack. Japan dealt with it. Nishimura, see it right in the forehead, right between the eyes of Saulko. All the other players have taken the court without the sunglasses, but Nishimura keeping them on. Zabuslayev again. He's having to do plenty of work attacking the net as Japan target him, but against Watanabe, he came up with the goods again. He's not putting much on his serve anyway, Zabuslayev, so to miss one by a metre is a real error. Zabuslayev all the way to the hoardings. They don't have far to go to their chairs for the technical timeout after 21 points. The Kazakhstan pair. And back-to-back points for Japan means the gap is just one.
Japan 10, Kazakhstan.
Zabuslayev at full strength, full stretch. Saulko went even further. But Nishimura is a crafty player. Finds the open court.
وهذا ما يعرف بنظام نقطة مع تبادل الكرة وعلى اللاعبين التناوب في الإرسال كلما كسبوا.
The last time the two Pavels were together was May of 2004 in the tournament. Saulko's been playing with Sidorenko and Zabuslayev with Vorobayev for the last year and a half. As I said, the coaches decided the best chance of Kazakhstan breaking through for a medal in beach volleyball was to pair them up this way. Watanabe to serve. It's very awkward from the moment Saulko received Watanabe's serve. He was dipping in on the line. Saulko put Zabuslayev under pressure and tried to manufacture something from a long way from the net. That was ambitious from Watanabe. And an ace for Saulko, right down the middle. They've got their buffer back. And that serve from Saulko was going long. Japan played at it, and Saulko made them pay. With his first effective block against Watanabe, he used all of his 200 centimetres then. And a big point. See Zabuslayev acknowledging the effort of his partner. It just dropped in for Saulko. And that little streak for Kazakhstan. Look at that, off the outstretched hand. Fantastic replays being provided for you here from the beach volleyball. They had to go to their chairs because Japan wanted to stop the momentum by using their only timeout in the first set. Kazakhstan, though, are in control at the moment. Watanabe's partner, Nishimura, he guaranteed that Japan would win this match against Kazakhstan. He didn't think they'd bring enough to the table. He's finding out the hard way, and he's taken off the sunnies after calling the timeout. They upset Saulko's rhythm. He was serving well before the timeout. See how Nishimura goes without the sunnies. Saulko powers it between the Japanese players. He had Watanabe at the net, Nishimura in the backcourt, and Zabuslayev again appreciates the work of his partner. That's long, the point to Kazakhstan. Nishimura with his first miss. See, those sunnies don't come off that often. Got the tan line around the eyes of Nishimura. Wins the point with the roll shot. But the set may just have gone. You can see that Nishimura is playing into the wind at the moment. Just had to get that over the top of Saulko, and it was going to drop in. And a wild serve from Watanabe into the breeze. Certainly deflated Japan. Back-to-back service errors from Saulko. They've served two more than Japan, but they've still got control of the first set, and even more so. Zabuslayev had his back to his partner, but the set was still effective for Saulko. Good footwork from Zabuslayev, wonderful technique. Set it up in the middle of the court for his partner. Nishimura against Saulko. Here's the 25 centimetre height difference. Plenty of strength too, but Nishimura just pushed through it. Forced it off the hands of Saulko. Good enough from Zabuslayev. Little fist pump after that one. And closing in on the first set. It was against Watanabe. Went for the roll shot, it clipped Watanabe on the way through, and Nishimura had gambled on the cross-court shot from Zabuslayev. There's the cross-court from Watanabe.
And change of ends, Kazakhstan.
It's a big ask now for Japan. Despite this cut shot from Watanabe. Zabuslayev finds the line. 4 set points for Kazakhstan.
Set point, ladies and gentlemen, to Kazakhstan.
And that'll be enough. An error on the return from Japan, so the number 3 seeds are up against it here. They've dropped the opening set against Kazakhstan. The number 6 seeds, Saulko and Zabuslayev, 21 points to 16. On the previous match on court, Kazakhstan also took the first set against China. They went on to lose that match. So Kazakhstan have had their warning. Japan not doing much talking. They look a bit deflated, Watanabe and Nishimura. Watanabe, the gold medalist from Busan. As we check the stats from the first set, Kazakhstan coming up with the only block of the game so far, and 2 more spikes as well. The only aces were on Kazakhstan's side as well. They want to improve in the service errors category. But as the sun disappears in Doha and the lights take full effect, Kazakhstan have the opening set under their belt. Saulko and Zabuslayev were both very effective when they came to the net. Nishimura, when he had the sunnies on, was working it early. Had the Kazakhstan pair chasing shadows at times. But then the dipping serve from Zabuslayev finished off the set. Well, his serve finished off the first set, and Zabuslayev continues from the same end in the second. And Saulko comes up with a big block first up. So they're riding the momentum. Watanabe against Saulko. He kept his elbows away from the net as well. Well read by Zabuslayev in the backcourt. Good salvage by Watanabe. And he finishes as well. It's a big point for Japan early in the second set. Zabuslayev thought he'd done enough when he poked it over the top of Watanabe, but he read it well. Nishimura provided a handy set. This time, Zabuslayev pulls off the pokey shot, finds the open court. Saw him use the knuckles on the previous point. This time Nishimura got the wrong read on it. He does disguise it well. Zabuslayev called wide. Saulko thought he might have come up with an ace. Zabuslayev's just going to inspect the line. He's asking the first referee to have a look at it. But he's happy with the linesman's call. And as Zabuslayev is pointing out, in the first set, you were happy to bring the second referee over to check where the ball mark was. Why not in the second? Saulko's serve was dipping. But I'm happy with the call as well. Looks like it was wide. And a yellow card given to Zabuslayev for continued protestation. he does it again, they'll be penalised with a point. Kazakhstan. So we saw the Kazakhstan girls get rattled by a referee's decision last night. See how Zabuslayev reacts. It was a great reaction and he's pumped up about it too. The captain of Kazakhstan let out his biggest roar of the night. There's the girls. Fan favourites here before bowing out last night. And the powerful finish off Watanabe. And just watch the reaction after this from Zabuslayev. Great defense from Saulko. Zabuslayev is flying around all over the place. He's pumped up. Show me the yellow card more often, says Zabuslayev. Penkina and Dyachenko wave the flag for Kazakhstan. He's inspirational at the moment, Zabuslayev. Wonderful get after Watanabe's block. And then up out of the sand. Too much for Watanabe. Nishimura. Can't believe how inspired Zabuslayev is. And Nishimura says, get that one back.
At the swap, Kazakhstan 4, Japan 3.
He'd had enough of Zabuslayev. He powered one straight at him. No time to react. I remind you that Nishimura, after the win over Malaysia, said, we will definitely beat Kazakhstan. He didn't think they'd present a problem. They're down a set, and they're trailing in the second set as well. Zabuslayev, again the pokey works. Nishimura was covering cross court this time. He's just finding a way over Watanabe and Nishimura, who covered the line last time when Zabuslayev went cross court. Back-to-back faults into the net from Kazakhstan as they try and build on the 1 point buffer. Watanabe comes up with a big block. Scoreboard said it all. Zabuslayev, who's been going with the pokey, decided to go with power. Watanabe was waiting. He patrols the net for Japan. Brilliant from Zabuslayev again. Watanabe can still finish it for Japan, but Saulko comes up with a block for Kazakhstan. Great scrambling by them. He peeled off the net, Zabuslayev. And then Watanabe still had the chance to kill it, but Saulko timed the block to perfection. He was late arriving. Brilliant from Nishimura. The initial save He knocked it back towards his partner as the Japanese girls watch on. Look at that save, but so effective because he put it back to Watanabe. Other players just knocked those up in the air, but look how quickly it was back for him to finish off the point. They enjoyed that, the Japanese pair. Zabuslayev just in front of Nishimura. He read it well, Nishimura, this time. He was on the move early, but Zabuslayev got it tight to the line. Saulko just wide off the block. Point to Japan. Timing his leaps better and better though. Zabuslayev just waited for the move in the backcourt from Nishimura. He's having a look at Nishimura in the backcourt, challenging him to go. As soon as he went to his left, he found the open court. Well played by Watanabe. 80 km/h serve from Saulko, clipped the net. Nishimura's salvage worked out beautifully for Watanabe. Well wide from Watanabe. Nishimura finds the line, so they're going point for point in the second set. It was Nishimura against Saulko. Found a way past. It was all rapid-fire stuff for Zabuslayev, who celebrates the point. They head for the technical timeout with a one-point advantage, just like they did in the first set.
That brings up our technical timeout.
Just look how quickly that came back at Zabuslayev. Didn't have long to react. And he was a long way back from the net, but he went with power. Japanese pair both in the backcourt. Watanabe thought it was going long. It was a big ask for Zabuslayev to find a winner, but he did. He's been the star of the show. Picked up the yellow card as well, but it's been so good for Kazakhstan.
سيداتي وسادتي رحبوا معنا بالفريقين على أرض الملعب.
Zabuslayev said his team is targeting a bronze medal here. He thinks the gold will go to China. But he knows there's a spot on the medal podium. The service errors mounting for Kazakhstan. Service reception from Saulko lets him down. Concentration waning after the technical timeout. Japan edge in front. And Watanabe, after the serve, followed through to the net. came up with a big block against Saulko. The match has turned. 3 straight points after the technical timeout. Watanabe, beautifully timed. That'll be enough. Saulko got it past Watanabe that time. Nishimura had a play at it. Just rolled it down the line. Nishimura was there in plenty of time. Couldn't knock it up to the advantage of Watanabe. Well played, Watanabe. Saulko was imposing himself at the net, jumping all over the place, getting in the eye line of the Japanese. So he went up there, and then he went up again. Watanabe kept his head. They've lost their way, Kazakhstan. Not executing like they were. Zabuslayev just talking it over with his younger partner. Encouragement coming from the stands as well. From Diachenko. But Watanabe, the gold medalist from Busan, heads for the chair with Nishimura after Kazakhstan call a timeout.
Timeout called, Kazakhstan.
Watanabe has been partnering Asahi on the World Tour this year. They were ranked 98th in the world. Nishimura was with Shiratori. They were ranked 75th in the world this year.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Saulko, who's been partnering Sidorenko, had a few goes to qualify for the main draw on the World Tour. Was unable to do so in Croatia, Italy, Portugal, Switzerland, Norway, France, Canada, Russia, Poland. Couldn't get the job done. But you fancy this pairing, if they stay together and keep at it, might be able to crack the main draw in 2007. Zabuslayev's happy with how the timeout worked. A service error from Nishimura. And now they're playing into the breeze for the next 7 points.
Japan 15, Kazakhstan 13.
It's well read by Zabuslayev. Big point here for Kazakhstan. But Watanabe on hand again. He had very little influence in the first set at the net, Watanabe, but he's coming up big now, reaching over into the face of Zabuslayev. A big point. After Zabuslayev had read the situation earlier. Saulko, this time off the block of Watanabe. But they'll be confident of holding down that buffer. Just need to keep winning the points against the Kazakhstan serve. And they'll level this match. Not sure Nishimura had to play at that ball. He covered some ground. He actually clashed with Saulko under the net earlier in the point. And then he was up to chase that one from Zabuslayev, which had a bit of weight on it. Off the head of Saulko. It's legal to use any part of the body in beach volleyball. So you can use your head. You don't want to use it like that though. Zabuslayev tries to rev up Saulko. They need to come up with something on serve. It will be Saulko. Zabuslayev just unloads. And then Saulko floats it long. Disappointing. And that's going to go wide off the net, so Japan in complete control of the second set, and they're just 2 points away now. Saulko wound up. Touch on the net was costly. Dragged it wide, and Watanabe knows that's crucial. Zabuslayev just rolling it off the fingertips of Watanabe, and Nishimura is caught on the wrong foot. Little touch off Zabuslayev on the way through. Saulko had a big chance there. Zabuslayev just staring down his partner, saying, what was that? It's great retrieval by Zabuslayev. Had to get himself out of the way to allow his partner to come through. Good desperation from Nishimura as well. But it was just prior to that when Saulko knocked it straight back over the net. Gave Japan a second sniff. Set point now for Japan. Nishimura can finish it. It's hit the line. So we're level at Sport City. Nishimura and Watanabe. Applauded by the ladies from Japan. He's a long way back from the net. He's a little man, but executed to perfection. Zabuslayev and Saulko could only watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match is
so for the second straight match, Kazakhstan, the girls in the stands have to watch their boys go to a decider. They've taken the first set in both matches, but lost the second. Sidorenko and Vorobayev went on to lose the match.
Please get your hands in the air. Start clapping.
We check the stats from that second set. Kazakhstan still with the advantage in spikes, but the blocks from Watanabe were crucial in that set. An ace was handy as well, while 5 service errors from Kazakhstan. Again, they had the majority. Started well enough for Saulko at the net. Nishimura was the moment when he stopped the little run from Zabuslayev. Saulko thought that was huge, but so was the defense from Nishimura. And the blocks from Watanabe. That's how it finished. Nishimura flipping the line. Sense of relief there from the man who guaranteed victory in this match to the press a couple of nights ago. Beautiful night in Doha. And the fans who've come out are seeing some quality beach volleyball. Nishimura just wide, wasn't far away from an ace to open the third set. Well played, Watanabe. Zabuslayev couldn't get there. Little roll shot cross court. Beautiful placement to get it away from Zabuslayev, who's chased down quite a bit already tonight. Watanabe. His blocks were crucial in the second set. He's come up with another one against Zabuslayev. He's persisting and going with power now against Watanabe. Watanabe's waiting. Again, this time the power does work. Off the block of Watanabe. Zabuslayev, who made his World Tour debut in 1998. He's been around a while. Very experienced. Very cool from Watanabe. They change ends after 5 points in the third set. And Japan have the edge.
In the third and final set, the teams swap ends and multiples of 5 points. Currently, Japan 3, Kazakhstan 2.
Very cool work from Nishimura and Watanabe as well. Maybe a superstition from Watanabe. Didn't want to go under the net. Ended up going around it. Nishimura comes up with another service error. Could hear Nishimura bark out the instructions as Watanabe left the ground, telling him where the open space was, and he's dropped it over the top of Saulko down the line. Saulko. No one can establish a break in the third just yet. Saulko against Watanabe. Again, just a little word from Nishimura is all that Watanabe needed to hear. He just dropped it over the top of Saulko again. Zabuslayev was guarding the cross court. That's a big call. Nishimura saw it go long, but a net touch called against Watanabe, who informed his partner. That's why we lost the point.
And Turkey, they're locked up 5 points apiece.
Zabuslayev went up with real power. Watanabe was nowhere near it. The shot from Zabuslayev went long, but Watanabe just clipped the net. See, the second referee was watching him. Nishimura puts Japan back in front. Point for point in the third.
Must be won by 2 clear points. First team to 15.
See, Watanabe, who is serving, will also take up the blocking duties. Nishimura just telling him what he wants to do once he gets to the net. And the instructions were just fine. Watanabe comes up with a big block, and they've got the 2-point buffer in the third set for the first time. No touching the net this time. Just rolled up over the net in front of Zabuslayev. Good finish from Saulko that time. And that's very handy. They were trailing by 2 points just moments ago. He's given it a whack at 86 kilometers an hour. The players from Japan had to back off. Net cord comes to his aid. Unlike in tennis, where you say, sorry, mate. No such thing in beach volleyball. He went for it again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's the one area they'll look at after this match. 3 more service errors in a tight match. Could be crucial. There's a fantastic retrieval from Zabuslayev. He was up quickly out of the sand, but a poor miss. See how quickly he was up, but not even close to the net cord. Well, they kept their heads then, Kazakhstan. Nishimura is playing good defense for Japan in recent points. But Saulko finished this one off. Yet another service error. Hands back that 2-point advantage to Japan. And that's going to go long as well. So an error on service compounded by a service return error from Zabuslayev. Japan closing in on the match now. Called out. First referee is asking his second referee to inspect again. Zabuslayev's getting fired up here. He's in the face of the second referee. You got a yellow card in the second set. The linesman is gesturing that the ball was well long. And Kazakhstan are going to get the call here, I think. It was right on the corner where the lines meet. And a great call from the linesman. It was right under his nose. It was dipping. You can see where the sand comes up, and it was after the line. And the point is finally awarded to Kazakhstan. Saulko applauds that fact, but they need more. They still trail by 2 points.
That is the change of ends. Japan 11, Kazakhstan 9.
Zabuslayev was walking the tightrope by getting in the face of the second referee after picking up that yellow card in the second set rather. There it is again from Kazakhstan. You're not going to play catch up if you keep serving out. You've got to make Japan at least play. And Watanabe has just about sealed it. The big block against Zabuslayev. He followed him all the way in the air. Wonderful technique from Watanabe. It's been a fantastic comeback from Japan. Lost the first set 21-16. That's going to go long as well, so match points now for Japan. It's all gone wrong for Zabuslayev and Saulko. And then a wild finish. Sums up how it's all come undone for Kazakhstan. So the number 3 seeds from Japan acknowledge their supporters. They go through to the quarterfinals on Friday. And Kazakhstan get a second chance in this double elimination format. But Urata and Kusuhara applaud the effort of the Japanese boys. Confirmation of that fight back from a set down. They won the third set comfortably in the end there. Experience shining through. And Watanabe, the gold medalist from Busan. His title defense is on track with a new partner. Kazakhstan. Sad news for them for the second match in a row. After taking the opening set, Kazakhstan have fallen. Sidorenko and Vorobayev lost to China in the previous match. And now Japan are triumphant from a set down. 31-year-old Watanabe and 33-year-old Nishimura might be their last chance at an Asian Games. And they're marching on to the quarterfinals. Could be an all-Japanese showdown as well. Shiratori and Asahi to play Indonesia for the right to meet this pair. As we check the stats, Kazakhstan with 5 more spikes, but Japan with 4 more blocks, and they were crucial from Watanabe in the second and third sets. 3 aces from Kazakhstan wiped out by those 13 service errors. Japan will also try and improve on their 9. So another match goes to 3 sets in the men's beach volleyball. They're putting on a show here in Doha at the 15th Asian Games.